Stone State Sports, a division of Stone State Entertainment, presents Junior High Football. Tonight's matchup, the Shamokin Indians play host to the Danville Ironmen. Tonight's game brought to you by Vaportrail 24/7, Bloomsburg. You can teach speed. Munder Wear, 100% American-made quality apparel. And T-Rail Trucking, serving surrounding areas for all your dumpster needs. Coming up next, the starting lineups and kickoff with Sean Zielinski and Scott Fabrizio. Shamokin, Danville, Junior High Football, live on Stone State Sports.
When you step out on that field, everyone is equal. Talent, it means nothing. They may be more talented than you, but if you show more heart, if you show more focus, if you just decide this day that you will never accept second place to anyone, if you do that, if you all do that, there's no one we cannot defeat, and there's no one that will want to challenge us ever again. So do you want to go out there like every other player, like every other team? Or do you want to stand up this day to make this day count? Make it count.
From the land of the free, the home of the brave, Munder Wear is made in the USA. We'll never take a knee, we will always stand. We don't use sweatshirts from foreign lands. Support our troops every day. Wearing the American made Munder Wear, by far, making strong we are. Munder Wear.
Good evening and welcome to a Tuesday night edition of Stone State Sports on YouTube as we bring to you Shamokin area junior high football as they take on the Ironmen of Danville as the Indians look to complete a perfect season coming into the contest with a record of 9 wins and 0 losses. And on the opposing side, Danville comes into the game with a record of 8 wins and 1 loss, and that 1 loss coming to the hands of Southern Columbia. So Shamokin area, led by head coach Joe Haddock, looks to finish his first season as the junior high head coach in this program. And Scott Fabrizio, it's a beautiful night for football.
Oh, it's great. It's a cool atmosphere. You can't believe it's fall weather here. It's like this weather should be a couple months back.
Well, we're up here in the box at Kent Memorial, and this is one of our favorite stadiums. And as the players were getting warmed up, we had the music that was getting us all jacked up. I mean, I was kind of thinking this was a varsity football game, the way the way that they're hyping up this game. But I'll tell you what, these kids have worked hard all season to get to this point as Shamokin area looks to go undefeated for the first time in many, many years. And I know I talked to Joe Haddock earlier in the day, and he said he was very excited to work with the kids this year. Coach Hynoski approached him to work in the program. He said that he was very humbled by Coach Hynoski reaching out to him to make change. He said, my goal is to make change and instill certain things in a program, and he thought Joe Haddock was the guy to do that. So tonight, the Indians, being undefeated at Kent Memorial Stadium, will look to close out a wonderful season as we see the coin toss getting set here between the two programs. Coach Haddock is out there with his captain, number 5 for Shamokin area, Blake Hockenbrock, who is the quarterback as well, also plays middle linebacker in that defense. He's a nice sized player. I was down on the field before the game. I'll tell you what, I'm about 6'2", and Hockenbrock was standing eye to eye with me. So I expect some big things from him as he has done a great job leading the offense this year. Of course, Shamokin area runs that wing T set as Coach Hynoski has instilled this year. And we saw the varsity program do a great job running that wing T as they went to the district title game on Friday night. They fell short against Jersey Shore, but Coach Hynoski's starting to turn things around.
Absolutely. I think this is great. You see a nice number of kids on both sides of the field. You see Shamokin got some nice numbers, Danville got some nice numbers. And the other thing I love to see here is we got a nice group of fans coming out. Got the parking lot filling up. This is a beautiful night here. Beautiful night. All we need is the little band music.
Yeah, the band's a staple in any type of high school atmosphere. In this case being a junior high football game, but they are just as much as a part of that varsity program, as some of these kids will be up there next year playing for Coach Hynoski as the coin toss was completed. I did not see who was receiving there. Did you?
No, I didn't. But what would you call? Heads, tails?
I'm a tails guy. I always believe tails never fails. And I didn't see who's going to receive here, but we'll see when the players take the field. But Coach Haddock down there getting his players ready for battle. And there's those Shamokin faithful starting to light up as their Indians take the field at beautiful Kent Memorial on a Tuesday night.
All you need is the old school chop going.
The old tomahawk chop. It looks like the Indians are going to receive as they're going to send back number 32, Jace Gink, and number 26, Malachi Pfeiffer. The two midbacks are going to be number 7 for Shamokin area, Chase Pencil, and number 25, Brandon Haupt. Kicking off for Danville is going to be number 33, Garrett Hoffman. And Scott, we watched these two teams warmed up, and both of these quarterbacks can throw the football.
Yes, they both can. They throw some great balls. Number 7 is warming up like a varsity player out there.
Yeah, he looks real good. The future is bright in Danville as this one is going to be taken by 25. Haupt, as he crosses the 20-yard line, crosses over the 30-yard line. He's got some room, breaks to the outside. Haupt is off to the races and brought down just over the 45-yard line. Correction, that's number 26, Malachi Pfeiffer. Excuse me, folks. I thought it was 25. It was 26. Malachi Pfeiffer took that one on a big return to start this one here at Kent Memorial. So Shamokin area sends that offense out. As the fans here, the Shamokin faithful, were on their feet.
I got to stand up. It's just sitting down stuff's for the birds.
Wing T set now for Shamokin area as they come out. Hockenbrock under center. He's going to give this one to his running back, number 32, who's met in the backfield. 32 for Shamokin area. That's Jace Gink. Gink on the carry as Danville's defensive front just got right in the backfield there to start the game for Brizio.
Yeah, these both teams are coming out excited, firing off. That's what we like to see here.
We'll go wing T set again with the wing to the right, split receiver to the wide side. Hockenbrock takes the snap, hands off to Gink, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield by number 75 for Danville. That's Lincoln Deal. Handoff goes again to number 26 of Shamokin area, Malachi Pfeiffer. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 11 for Shamokin area on their opening possession with 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, you got some nice size up front for junior high ball. There's some nice sized kids coming out.
So we'll see the Indians now break the huddle with 2 receivers to each side. Double wing set for Hockenbrock. He'll motion his back. Jace Gink fumbled on the play. So that should end the Indians' opening drive, as that'll bring up 4th down, and Hockenbrock will go deep to punt. And Scott, we watched him punt during pregame. He's booted about 35, 40 yards.
Absolutely, nice size boy. I think the future is bright. So bright you might have to wear your sunglasses at night.
Well, we see now the Ironmen didn't believe they were going to punt. Number 34 will go back for Danville, Cameron Kirsch, as Hockenbrock gets off a beauty inside the 25-yard line. Kirsch, and that might be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. That's going to be kick-catch interference, as you have to give the runner or the punt returner that halo rule, as they call it.
Yeah.
You have to give him a chance to catch the football before you can make the tackle. So you can't fault the player for hustling there for Shamokin area.
It's excitement, you got to get that out of you. Get that excitement out of you. Get back to the basics.
So that's going to be a kick-catch interference penalty. That will move Danville closer to the 50-yard line as they'll take the ball for the first time this evening. And as we said, a beautiful Tuesday evening here at Kent Memorial Stadium, where Shamokin area is 9-0 for the first time in many years in their junior high program, led by head coach Joe Haddock, who has done a wonderful job with his assistants, his son Jarrett Haddock, Josh Dunn, defensive coordinator Tommy Boyer. Pistol set for the Ironman now, as we'll see this one go to his running back as he's met in the backfield by the Indians. On the carry for Danville again is number 34, Cameron Kirsch. I'm saying Kirsch. I hear Ed saying Kirsch. So
Potato,
I'll go with him. I'll say Kirsch.
You know, we got and Sean, you brought up Josh Dunn there. We got a special halftime show starring Josh Dunn.
Yeah, Josh Dunn, part of the halftime show. Now 2-wing set. Motion will go the wing back as we see the sweep to the right side. Cut back across the grain. He's on his feet.
Look at
It's
that.
going to be number 33 for Danville. Garrett Hoffman off to the races and pushed out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line by Hockenbrock. So now we see the running backs of Danville showing their vision.
That's, you know, Sean, I got to go back to what I love to see, and you know where I'm going with this. But number 69, Chase Miller of Danville, 10 yards down the field, holding his block, and he finished it. He didn't. I wouldn't give him the whole pancake. He got a half a slice, but he took the kid back 10 yards. And as a kid in junior high, that's great to see. You know that's going to be a good varsity player.
Absolutely. 2-wing set now. Same play to the left side as he will be met in the backfield, this time by a host of Indians on the carry, number 44, Carter Coombe. So you see, Danville kind of runs the pistol set or pistol set version of the wing T. They'll come out, they'll show you a 2-back set in the backfield with a single wing, which is a wing T look, or they'll come out with the double wing in that pistol set with the single back. So it's a kind of like a fancier version of Henry Hynoski, his version of the wing T here at Shamokin. As we see it again, pistol set motion now will go the wing number 3, Eli Welliver. Pitch back to his back to the left side, met by a few Indians just over the 25-yard line. There is a flag on the play, Fabrizio. Did you see the call?
I'm going to assume there's a hold.
Boy, you see the fiery spunk of Joe Haddock as he gets on his players. He's not happy about something. I can hear him yelling all the way up here in the press box.
Yeah, he's loud.
We got a holding on Danville as the ball will be placed on the 38-yard line of Shamokin area, bringing up second down and very long. I don't have the official, roughly maybe call it 18 yards.
Sure.
2-wing set again, split receiver to the short side. That's going to be an illegal procedure.
Yep.
2 men in motion.
Laundry on the field.
Quarterback flushed out. He's a nice athlete here.
Little shake and bake.
Brushes down the left sideline just inside the 25-yard line is Madden Patrick, the quarterback. And Scott, we talked about him. We said in the warm-ups, he looks good, and he does. I mean, he was throwing 40-yard strikes down the field during warm-ups. And I'll tell you what, Coach Brennan's got to be excited about this kid coming up in the near future for the Danville Ironmen.
Absolutely. I mean, nice arm. And going back to it again, Sean, kids this age, they're warming up. They're playing like varsity. And look at the crowd. It's like we have a varsity crowd here right now tonight.
Well, you know what? I think that's exciting for both programs as you see what the varsity teams did this year. Now, Shamokin just ended their season Friday. Danville upset Montoursville last week. So they're still in the playoffs. They're still alive in the state playoffs. So both of these programs showing they have bright futures here. As we see the snap taken by the quarterback again as he's brought down by number 8, Keegan Gallagher.
You know what? I think, Sean, I think he's getting one. I think he's getting the infamous Fabrizio ding-dong of the game.
I'll tell you what, Patrick did get a ding-dong hit there by number 8, Keegan Gallagher. Brings up third down. Third down and 25. I thought this was going to be fourth down, but
Sean, what you want to notice here, though, is you see these kids, they break the huddle, they're running right to the line.
That's a great sign. That's a credit to your coaching as we see a 2-back set now. Sprint to the right, pressure from the Indians, and Patrick just throws this one away as the Indians now, kind of like that Southern defense, are swarming that quarterback.
They're everywhere.
Coming off the edge, coming from every different direction.
So what bug are you going to call them? Purple Beetles?
Maybe I'll call them the Purple People Eaters.
Come on. God.
Back deep to receive for the Indians is going to be Chase Pencil, number 7. And Coach Haddock talked very highly of him as he said he's a very talented wide receiver. He's got great hands. He's got great athletic abilities as he can take this one here from the 10-yard line. Now the Pencil's going to cut back to the right side. He's got a block. He's got the sideline. He's got the edge. He cuts back again, brought down right around the 33-yard line. So Shamokin area will take over on their second possession of the evening, starting at their own 33-yard line. trying to get something going here offensively, as Danville has stifled that run game so far.
Yeah, I think what we're going to see here, Sean, is a lot of slowing it down, get the run game, get it established, assert your dominance, and proceed.
So the Indians now break the huddle. They'll go with a wing T set, wing to the left. Pencil is the split receiver to the short side. Hockenbrock takes the handoff, looks for Pencil on the comeback route. He's got him open, and he's going to catch that one just right around the 45-yard line. A nice little comeback route in those deep thirds, Fabrizio. And I think if I'm Danville, I got to move my corner up if I want to stop Chase Pencil this evening, because that was a little too easy.
But see, he broke his progression down. I don't think that was his first read. I think it was his second, and he found him open. It was nice to see.
Great throw by Hockenbrock. He put that right where it needed to be, away on the sideline from the defender. Pencil able to get his feet down as he'll go under center once again. This one to his running back again, number 26, doing a great job putting his shoulder down, is Malachi Pfeiffer. I'll tell you what, he's not a very big running back, but you saw him put his shoulder down and take the contact.
Lowers the head or lowers the shoulder.
Great run by a young man who's...
A wise man once said, sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail.
Great point as he became the hammer on that run. Indians break the huddle again in that wing T set. Pencil split to the right. Hockenbrock under center. Snap will go to and reverse, inside reverse now as he takes it. Oh, he fumbled it. And Danville's going to pick this one up right around the 47-yard line as Shamokin area tried to run that inside reverse.
Little trickery.
And Pfeiffer just couldn't handle the second handoff, and he fumbles this one as Danville recovers. So they'll take over right around the 47-yard line for their second possession of the evening. Folks, you need to clean out your attic or garage? Call T-Rail Trucking today. Servicing Danville, Shamokin, Bloomsburg, and surrounding areas for all your dumpster needs. Call 570-316-1331 to get a jump start on that spring cleaning.
Maybe I will.
Danville now showing a trip set to the wide side of the field. Backside throw to receiver number 4 is going to be caught. Still on his feet as he takes it just right around the 42-yard line. On the reception for Danville is Eli Welliver. So now we see a different set now from Danville, spreading the defense out as Shamokin going with the trips to the wide side, single receiver backside. And maybe trying to see that maybe they realize that this Shamokin defense is too tough up front for us to stack the box.
Trying to figure out what they're going to do. You know, they're just trying to feel each other out. I mean, the excitement's in the air. Realistically, the excitement's here because we're here. People love us.
We like to think that
absolutely.
As we see a trip set again now, gives to his fullback, in this case, number 44, makes a nice play for the first down. That's going to be Carter Coombe on the carry for Danville. So now this spread offense is seeming to work, and as Shamokin is going to need to adjust to this as we see 2 big plays now from Danville taking the ball just up to the 35-yard line.
What I'm looking at here, Sean, is Danville's line, especially, you know, obviously being a lineman. They're really getting to their guys. They're holding their blocks and really driving some of the kids back.
So Danville now going back to the 2-back set in that pistol look.
What? Encroachment
on the defense. Must have been a defensive lineman lined up in the neutral zone. I couldn't see it from my angle as they're a little bit to my left up here in the booth at Kent Memorial. With 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter, Shamokin area 0, Danville area 0. Danville comes into the contest with a record of 8 wins and 1 loss, and Shamokin area is 9-0 as we said in the opener. Pistol set again, 2-back set, slots to the left. Now handoff's going to go to the deep back as he'll take this one over the 30-yard line, met by a few Indians, brought out of bounds by number 19 of Shamokin area. That's Tanner Hornberger.
He was trucking along there.
So you see, 34 for Danville, Cameron Kirsch. He's a nice-sized running back, showing some power there as he took a few defenders to the sidelines with him to bring up first down and 10 for Danville on their second possession of the game with 1:27 remaining in the first quarter. 2-back set again, slots to the left, split receiver to the wide side. This one goes again to Kirsch as he'll take it to the right, and he's brought down right around the 20-yard line. Looks like number 54 of Shamokin area, Sam Akrabov. I didn't catch the second number, Scott, if you did.
Nope, I didn't.
I saw 54, so a nice play there by Akrabov as Danville faces a 2nd down and 7 with 58 seconds remaining in the first quarter. No score on the board yet, as these two teams battle it out here on Stone State Sports on a Tuesday night. Beautiful Kent Memorial Stadium. Trips to the right now. Single back set to the left. He'll look left again on a slant route. He's got his receiver open. And that one's going to go over his head, incomplete, intended for number 4, Cole Duffy.
Just a bit outside. Nice ball, though. Nice throw. Gave him some nice, protected the pocket well. Gave him some time to set his feet.
3rd down and 7 for the Ironmen with 38 seconds remaining. As Danville's trying to inch their way closer, the ball sits on the 20-yard line. As their quarterback, Madden Patrick, opened the offense up with the trips to the right now. He'll look to the right, bubble screen out to his back as he takes this one over the 20-yard line, still on his feet, down to the 15. Just shy of that 1st down. That pass is complete to number 44, Carter Coombe. Once again, Danville now showing that spread set, spreading out this Shamokin defense. And right now it's working, and defense coordinator Tom Boyer needs to make some adjustments here if he doesn't want to see an early score by these Ironmen as the first quarter winds down. Shamokin area 0, Danville 0.
There are two things in life that you can't outrun: taxes and death. Everything else you can outrun, if you're fast enough. You can teach speed.
From the land of the free, the home of the brave, Munder Wear is made in the USA. We'll never take a knee, we will always stand. We don't use sweatshirts from foreign lands. Support our troops every day, wearing the American made. Munder Wear, by far, American strong we are. Munder Wear.
Back at Kent Memorial Stadium now, where Danville faces a 4th and 2 to start the second quarter. They'll go 2-back set, give his straight dive. He bounces off a few tackles. He's got room to the outside. That's going to be a touchdown for Danville, as number 34, Cameron Kirsch, punches in the first touchdown of the evening. It looked like to be a dive for Brizio, but he was bounced outside as Shamokin missed a few tackles.
Maybe a misdirection or the old school scissors play. One back goes one way, the other back hits out, and he saw the hole outside, and that was it.
Well, you see his speed now. Not only does he have some nice size, but he shows us that speed as he punches in the first touchdown, beating all Shamokin defenders to the corner, as the extra point getting set to be kicked by number 33, Garrett Hoffman, held by the quarterback. And this one's going to be up and good. Wow. That looks like that was good from about 35, 40 yards.
Absolutely. You know, I think it was the shoes. He has the nice orange cleats.
So Danville leads early in this one at Kent Memorial Stadium, 7-0 with 7:52 remaining in the second quarter.
Club on Insurance Group, take 95.
Welcome to the Club on Insurance Group. I'm Jonathan Else. What are we supposed to do?
Club on Insurance Group, take 2.
Welcome to the Club on Insurance Group.
Take 4. Take 36.
Welcome to the Club on Insurance Group.
You should get Brad.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Else with the Club on Insurance Group. All of us at the Club on Insurance Group are proud supporters of all our local high schools. Stop by and see us today for all of your insurance needs.
As we head into the evening light here at Kent Memorial Stadium. Danville gets set to kick off after they just punched in their first touchdown of the evening, making it 7-0 with 7:52 remaining in the second quarter. Shamokin area trying to finish out an undefeated season with a record of 9-0.
Nice
this
kick.
one's going to be kicked right around the 10-yard line, taken again by number 26 of Shamokin is going to be Malachi Pfeiffer as he crosses right up to about the 30-yard line. As he may be undersized, Fabrizio, but he runs hard.
Runs hard, not afraid to put his head down. That's what we like to see.
So the Indians now going to try to get something going here as they struggled. Now, they've turned the ball over on their last possession. It seemed like they had a little something going there with Pfeiffer off tackle.
Yeah.
So they tried the inside reverse, and Pfeiffer wasn't able to handle that handoff as Danville capitalized on that turnover. But Shamokin area right now has got to get something going if they want to see win number 10.
Yeah, you know what I would do, Sean? Get back to the basics. Back to the basics. Run the ball. Assert dominance on the line and just keep ground and pound.
Well, here we go. Two-wing set. Hockenbrock under center. Arc motion will go his back. Play action. Pencil. He's got on the post. Hockenbrock should just run this one. Use the stiff arm. Here we go. Down the sideline. Inside the 40-yard line. Puts his shoulder down and plows his way right over the 45-yard line. Call it the 48 as Hockenbrock shows us his power as he runs for an extra 3 yards just by putting his shoulder down.
Hey, that's what it takes. Although you don't want to see your quarterback do that all the time. You don't want to get any injuries, but it's nice to see, quarterback not afraid, lowering his shoulder.
As he taken after his dad wearing number 5. He was a quarterback here for Shamokin his senior year.
Yeah.
They won a district title that year. The last district title for Shamokin area came in 1995. Also the last year they beat Mount Carmel.
Uh-oh.
Wing T set now for the Indians. This one's going to go to, just met in the backfield again as Pfeiffer.
Number 75,
Now, Scott,
Lincoln Deal.
On my sheet, it says Malachi Pfeffer, P-E-F-F-E-R. I'm assuming that's
That's Pfeiffer.
Okay. I want to make sure, but I assumed it was Pfeiffer, not
It is.
Pfeffer.
You don't want to, you know what it is when you assume. I'm just telling you.
I was waiting for the answer.
Well, I can't. I don't want to say that.
6:55 remaining in the
at.
second quarter. Shamokin area 0, Danville 7. As we see a wing T set now again for the Indians. Arc motion as we go inside handoff to Hoffman as he's met in the backfield again. And Scott, I'm going to have to say this. If I'm Coach Haddock, I think I'm going to go back at Pencil again. I think Pencil's a big threat out there in the flats. I'm trying to spread the field out a little bit because Danville right now is keying on that running game of Shamokin area.
Yeah, what it's coming down to, Sean, right now is a lot of pressure up front. Pressure up front, creating some havoc. Looks like we're getting a message from Mr. Haddock's other son, Jordan, probably the one with not the good looks.
I do have to correct myself. I said last district title. I meant to say his dad was the quarterback for the district title team. Last team to beat Mount Carmel. The last district title was 2011 when I was on the coaching staff, Fabrizio. So Hockenbrock's pass is going to go incomplete there, intended for Malachi Pfeiffer. So you know what? I'm going to correct myself and give myself some credit. That 2011 team was the last team to win a district title here at Shamokin area. We beat Milton up at Milton.
I'm just going to tell you to get your facts straight.
I got my facts confused as I said last district title. I meant to say last team to beat Mount Carmel. His dad was the last quarterback.
I can't wait till the Facebook viewers get a hold of you.
Yeah, they're going to get me. As we see a punt here from Shamokin area. Hockenbrock again. He's got a great leg.
Boom.
He'll boot this one right around the 20-yard line. Fair catch. That's it. Come on, get on that. Looks like Pencil's going to down it right around the 3-yard line. Great hustle by Chase Pencil, showing that speed. Oh, they're not going to give it to him.
And the faithful's giving the refs the business.
I didn't know. I thought that was only in the NFL, but he downed the ball on the 3